Is well known in the Maryland comedy scene, opening for heavy hitters like Marlon Wayans, Dre Davis, and more. And now he is using comedy for a cause.
That's right. Lil Laughs proudly presents its inaugural back-to-school comedy show, a night of laughter and inspiration dedicated to honoring teachers, parents, and educators and youth professionals. Here to share more is Big Fred himself. Welcome to Living Local DMV.
I love that introduction.
Yes!
That was incredible. Thank you.
We try to give you your flowers.
Happy Friday. Good afternoon.
Yes, yes. Happy Friday. Well, first and foremost, tell us more about Lil Laughs.
Lil Laughs is amazing. I think it's one of its kind. It's the only one that operates like this in the world as far as using comedy and improv the way we do. It's an anti-bullying focus, but we work that from the inside out. So we raise confidence and self-awareness in youth, give them safe spaces to express themselves holistically and artistically as well. And we have a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure. How did this get started? Because it's a cool concept, but it's unique.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started comedy about 2013, and I always knew, I was always a community guy, like always giving back, always being a benefit, you know, growing up of positive community programs, and I just knew I would do something. I decided to make Lil Laughs after we started Big Laughs company, our production company, and we went to our alma mater first, which is Mervo High School in Baltimore, and we started from there.
I heard the Baltimore. I heard it.
You heard two old blue.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. Yeah, that's Ella's home. That's Ella's home. I have an ear for it now. So I want to ask about building confidence in children and young people, because you talked about that and how comedy can do that. Yeah. And so many times we have our children going through bullying and they've been a victim of comedy. But it seems like you're really switching the narrative. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's a stigma with laughter in schools, right? Like it's counterproductive, it's distracting, and oftentimes it's synonymous with negative joking or bullying, and that's not the case at all. The way that we use comedy and laughter is really understanding things that happen, understanding irony. That's a word that we teach even the youngest from like 6 on up, and the irony that we face in life sometimes. And when you look around and you're okay and you're feeling good and you're safe, the outcomes are usually positive. You usually grew from that experience, so it becomes a memory. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
I love that. Now I gotta ask, were you the class clown back in the day?
Yeah, I think I was, and I don't know. I mean, I know some of my classmates are gonna see it. So I was like, I think I was like the coolest class clown, because I wasn't like the look at me in the center, everybody. I was like in the cut, like making
the cool
everybody
kid,
laugh.
the funny cool kid.
I had my moments though,
you
know, and it's good to give that safe space as well, because a lot of our kids just they want that attention, they want to perform, they want to show off. Some of them, we just had our first talent show at the Baltimore Comedy Factory, and some of our kids just didn't know what their talent was, but they knew that they loved being looked at, they loved expressing themselves. So it's cool to really start that at a young age.
I love that. Building confidence.
Oh, absolutely.
It always goes back to building confidence. So for everybody watching right now, I want to know, what advice do you have for them and their children if they're struggling with bullying, if they're struggling with that confidence? Like, what advice can you give to those parents?
Parents, please empathize. Remember those times, whether you were the bully, if you got bullied, one thing we notice, it happens probably to both sides for a lot of us. So just really try to empathize. Remember those times. Give your kid a safe space to communicate, and also affirm them as much as you can. All kids need that. We live in a world right now where it's kind of driven by a lot of negativity, and that's kind of what sells. So please always positively affirm your kid and remind them of who they are and that they can be anything.
I love that.
That is beautiful. Yeah. And how can people support this cause and this organization?
Absolutely. You can visit www.lillaughs.org, and also you can follow us on our social media. Lil Laughs. Mine is Big Fred Comedy. You can't really see me without seeing what we do. And we have our fundraiser comedy show. Once again, it's Thursday at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. And support. And if you can't make it but you want to support, you can note tape that it's a sponsored ticket, and you'll make somebody's night.
I love it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Support with your pockets.
Yep. It's true.
Support with your pockets. And how can we follow you in your journey?
Yes, please. Once again, keep up Big Fred Comedy, YouTube, social media, Instagram, all that stuff. I say YouTube for y'all.
I love
it's great.
YouTube on it,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And again, awesome cause and a great way to get kids laughing, but also learning something new.
Listen, thanks for what y'all do. It was a pleasure being with y'all on Fly Friday. Y'all look amazing.
Wait, we got to copyright that. Fly Friday.
There
we go.
Hey, look, then bring me back like once a month. We
come on.
Okay,
We'll keep the couch warm for you. Absolutely.